हाँ हाँ, एक तो हमारा तुम्हारा सोशल स्ट्राटा हो गया जिससे तुम बिलोंग करती हो, या तुम्हारे जैसी लड़कियां जो कि अर्बन अर्बन एरिया से हैं और मिडिल क्लास या अपर मिडिल क्लास या अपर क्लास, उनके अपने इश्यूज हैं। एक 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 बिल्कुल फ्लिप साइड है कॉइन की। वो फ्लिप साइड जो है वो लो इनकम और मिडिल इनकम कंट्रीज, जो कि अराउंड 100 एंड अबव कंट्रीज की हम बात कर रहे हैं, 115-115-20 कंट्रीज की हम बात कर रहे हैं। वहां पे आप इमेजिन करें कि आप, अच्छा मैं फॉलो कर रहा हूँ जब से ये लॉकडाउन हुआ है, जब उस वक्त से मैं फॉलो कर रहा हूँ वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम। अगर तुम नहीं करती हो, फॉर एन अपडेट, देयर सम रियली इंटरेस्टिंग आर्टिकल्स on everything under the sun, especially how the world's going to react economically after post this COVID scenario. तो मैं पढ़ ये रहा था कि मतलब मुझे अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये मिली है कि अभी इन्होंने एस्टिमेट किया है कि अगर ये लॉकडाउन 3 महीने रहता है, और जिसमें से 1.5 महीने ऑलरेडी गुजर गए, तो वी आर बेसिकली टॉकिंग अबाउट 15 million estimated reported cases of domestic violence globally. 15 मिलियन बड़ा अच्छा बड़ा नंबर है। और 15 मिलियन केसेस आपके डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस के रिपोर्ट होने के, और अगर 6 महीने तक लॉकडाउन कंटिन्यू करता है तो उस फिगर को आप डबल कर दीजिए। दूसरा जो प्रॉब्लम है वो
नंबर, वाओ।
अगर आप, और दूसरा जो एरिया साइड है इसकी वो ये कि बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉकडाउन मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द वुमेन दे हैव no access or reduced access because of supply chain issue to contraception, right? Uski wajah se unintended pregnancy is another issue. We are basically, they're saying that they're estimating about, towards the end of 2020, they're estimating about 1 to 1.5 million unintended pregnancies globally. आप imagine करें अपने आप को कि आप you're born in a house in a low to middle income society. जाहिर है lack of resources होते हैं, और because of lack of resources आपकी family के अंदर your father and mother have to make a choice, and the choice usually is for education. They give preference to boys.
Absolutely.
बच्चे को पढ़ाते हैं, भाई को पढ़ाते हैं, बहन को नहीं पढ़ाते। आप घर पे होती हैं, जब आप घर पे होती हैं तो डिस्प्रोपोर्शनेट लेवल का हाउस होल्ड चोर्स आपके हिस्से में आता है, जिसमें कि जो बड़ा चंक है दुनिया भर के अंदर, जिसके अंदर एशियन कंट्रीज भी हैं, अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज भी हैं, मेजॉरिटी ऑफ अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज है, जो कि बच्चियां, छोटी बच्चियां, दे हैव टू वॉक माइल्स टू फेच वाटर फॉर देयर फैमिली, और ये बहुत बड़ा डिस्प्रोपोर्शनेट हाउस होल्ड चोर है। और जब आप घर पे हैं तो आपके पास ये काम आता है आपके हिस्से के अंदर। जाहिर है जब आप स्कूल नहीं जाती हैं तो यू become one of the 100 odd million women globally who are unable to read and write. जब आप पढ़ लिख नहीं सकते हैं तो जाहिर है आपकी कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं होती है। और जब before turn 17 और 18 अगर कोई आदमी आपके पेरेंट को अप्रोच करता है to ask for your hand for marriage even before you turn 17, the likelihood of your parents succumbing to that offer is very high. So I think estimation यही है कि अराउंड 40,000 और 45,000 लड़कियों की every month, और I don't know every day है या every month है, I was reading somewhere on they get married earlier in their age. तो जब जाहिर है यंग एज के अंदर 17 साल की उम्र में शादी होती है तो आप इमेजिन कर सकते हैं
early pregnancies and that's the life of one.
So that's I think the side of the social structure that we're talking about.
Absolutely. I think it's very important to focus on one word right now, which is the word minority. Okay. So if you kind of look at it from this whole problem from a macro perspective, तो problem ये है कि historically, at least if you're going 3-4 decades, generations, even generations back, women have always been not offered the freedom of a voice. Forget the freedom of choice, right? So what ends up happening is that because for all the reasons...
Sorry, Sneh, before you continue, 12:30 हो गए और हमें 1 बजे खत्म करना है सेशन, तो 30 minutes के पास और है, तो I just wanted to give you a heads up on that time. We don't want to extend it too long.
Yeah. So as long as anyone in society doesn't have either a voice or choice, and it doesn't matter right now if you're even talking about women or any other segment of society that has been not given that opportunity, the consequences of that are far reaching.
Yeah.
And they are literally all the things that you've talked about.
Yeah.
So in a corona type situation where we are right now, where everybody's in lockdown, the oppressed are feeling even more oppressed, you know, because things just got worse.
Yeah.
for them in that situation.
Yeah.
So like I said, Syed, that the problem has various layers, but if I have to really speak about this in a way that makes sense and makes change, the thing is that unless we are actually able to provide education, right, and awareness, and allow for women to have a voice in enabling the things that they want to pursue in life. And this has to happen across strata. It has to happen in small changes and big changes. It has to happen in a boardroom where you may be the only girl and you're afraid to speak your mind because, well, you may not be taken seriously, to the different examples that you have been given. So unless we begin there, you know, in acknowledging that this is a voice that has to be heard, and this is an opinion that does matter, that is the starting point of change. So if you see, agar aap Pakistan ka hi example le le, with Malala and all the work that, you know, and all the lovely things that have come through her experience and her standing up and talking about the things that she's spoken about while having fear of her life, right? I think that is what is needed from every woman who is a little more empowered to be able to speak about things which are not okay. And that gives another person the ability and the chance to speak that person's truth and take one step forward. And that's how change happens. So everything you said is right, but it's not a dismal scenario. I think that over the last couple of decades, whether it's with the Me Too movement in the West, whether it's with empowerment happening with, you know, your what do you call them, small scale industries in India and Pakistan, you know, where women are getting gainfully employed. Legit papad industry की बड़ी अच्छी example है India में, ठीक है? तो काफी changes हुए हैं. And today women like me, women like you know, many others are actually talking about empowerment in the workplace, shattering up the glass ceiling, and that's the way forward.
तो अभी बड़े-बड़े अगर जो इश्यूज हैं, बड़े-बड़े अगर इश्यूज आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं औरतों के लिए करंटली, और हम बात करते हैं भी अपने ही माशरे की, अपनी सोसाइटी की, साउथ एशिया सब कॉन्टिनेंट, और जाहिर है ये जो इश्यूज यहाँ पर है वो इशू ज्यादा प्रेवेलेंट है. अगर like to like comparison करें तो I think Africa is somewhat closer. Some Asian countries could be closer.
Sure.
एक तो wage disparity का है issue, education inequality का भी issue है. ये दो बड़े. Respect in workforce, I don't know whether this is a problem or this is not a problem. लड़कियों को equal respect मिलती है काम में, यानी in the form of wage disparity or in the form of position that they are gaining. I mean, not a lot of, I mean, पिछले 20-30 साल के अंदर change तो बहुत आया. There are a lot of women CEOs now, and there are a lot of emerging women in the business also. लेकिन
sure.
Are we there? Overall gender disparity है issue या नहीं है? या कम हुआ है?
I think it's to me, I think it is a big issue. There is gender disparity, and I'm not saying it from a dark place that, you know, where everything is bad, and, you know, definitely not. ऐसा नहीं है. I think both men and women in the workforce today understand that women should have a place. But even if you look at it from percentages, आपने statistics की बात की, so we are looking at a very small statistic of women CEOs, a very small statistics of you know, women who are actually movers and shakers and are able to, you know, feel free and whatever. The movement is happening. I'm not saying that, you know, things are as bad as they were a couple of ages ago, but wage disparity, well, not as much as before. Everything has shifted. So it's kind of a shift towards the positive future. But the thing is, Syed, I personally feel that as long as we see this demarcation of men and women, right, this problem is never going to be really solved.
I agree with you.
So frankly, and I think it's unfair for men as well, because I mean, I'm married. My husband has been the most supportive man in my life. Like, मैं अगर इतना success जितना भी मैं कर पाई हूँ अपने career में, और मैं आज भी करते जा रही हूँ, it's because I have a very strong man by my side. तो मुझे ये conversation से, you know, and ये जो disparity हम खुद ही create करते हैं, इससे थोड़ा problem जरूर है. I think the question is really about, we all have certain natural talents and skills as God gave us, as however we are made. And when we can unleash this in the way it's best used, and I'll give you an example. So, for example, women today, we are always going to be mothers, right? I'm going to be waiting for the day when you're going to come and say, Sneha, I'm pregnant, but that's not going to happen, right? So women are the ones that will bear all the humans that are going to be there in the world for today, or, you know, years to come. So I think we need to understand that these roles are beautiful roles and they should not be held against anybody. So for example, if a woman has a certain ability, it should be embraced. So if she comes back to the workforce 3-4 years later, I mean, what a baby can teach you, okay, about life and about multitasking and about, you know, taking care of yourself and all, that can be applied to the workforce in a million ways. With project management, for example, right? So I think that time has come for us to understand that men and women, it doesn't matter. We should be looking at individuals and their skills and what they can achieve in their lifetime, looking at their potential and allowing that to blossom in the best way possible. And I know that a lot of modern parenting, I know that you have 3 beautiful children, and I am quite certain they're going to be some of the finest
children. Yes, beautiful. Children, yes, beautiful. I don't know.
I'm telling you. No, but I'm sure that they will be like the gems of the world, because you are giving that, imparting that education and empowerment to them. So the word is really empowerment, right? You empower an individual without really looking at them with a filter of, gender or race or whatever. Yeah. So I think this is the way of the future. How can we look at our workforce? How can we look at our, people who we are working with, and see that the skills and the general talents that they have, how can that be enhanced and used for better? Because till the time we have this conversation, which is limited at, our Maslow's lower levels of, money, security, we are not really reaching the higher levels, and the higher levels are where the conversation is. How can we realize Syed for being the amazing person? I mean, I've worked with you for so many years, and I see someone who has such an amazing calm and demeanor. आपकी सबसे बन जाती है, आप सबसे बात कर लेते हो, inspiring भी हो. So how can I use that quality about Syed without looking at, and same way looking at Sneha, what is she able to bring to the table, and use that? I think this is where the workforce of the future has to go.
लेकिन एक और इम्पोर्टेंट बात भी है जो कि मुझे कॉमन फैक्टर नजर आता है, जितनी औरतों के साथ मैंने काम किया है, जितनी औरतों को मैं जानता हूँ अपनी फैमिली में या अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल के अंदर, एक चीज कॉमन जो है वो ये है कि जितने भी कॉन्फिडेंट औरतें हैं जो कि बाहर काम कर रही हैं, बाहर नजर आती हैं, उन सबको सपोर्ट, घर पे सपोर्ट अच्छी है. I mean, you have an amazing husband. I know Neil. He's a very chilled out kind of a person, and I think a lot of your confidence come in from him, right?
Okay.
वो लोग क्या करें जिनको इस तरह की सपोर्ट अवेलेबल नहीं है, वो औरतें या वो लड़के?
Fantastic question, Syed. And इसका honestly जवाब है, और बहुत, it's a working solution because I have tested it. Yeah. So as an experiment. So for the longest time in my life, I used to feel कि मेरे best friends boys हैं. मेरे काफी best friends boys हैं. आप देख लो, we are such good friends. We talk about almost everything. I come to you with my issues. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, as a woman myself, that I wasn't very sure about asking, connecting with women in the past. थोड़ी competitiveness हो जाती है. Even within women, we become competitive, we become judgmental. I don't have children, so that used to be seen as something maybe by a lot of women as not entirely normal or threatening. Huh. And when I moved to Ras Al Khaimah, I made it actually a mandate for myself to start reaching out to more women. So in the process, I was a part of several women's circles. ठीक है, तो women's circle क्या होता है? Basically, you can be from any walk of life. You can be married, you can be working, not working, whatever. You get together on a particular day. It could be a Saturday when your children are being taken care by the spouse or whatever is your situation. And you come together for an hour or 2 hours and you just hold space for each other. You talk, you share, you allow for someone to give you support. You allow for and there are no masks there, Syed, because what happens is that in the workforce or wherever we are, we wear a lot of masks. We have to be seen as confident. We have to, and we are not ready to show our vulnerability in those situations. तो हम कहाँ जाएं वो vulnerability लेके? So these women's circles are like places where you can be yourself and you can get another woman's perspective of how to handle a situation. Now, this can range from situations where you are being sexually harassed in an office. It could range where a situation is that you are, not happy at home or you have a difficult domestic situation. It could be about you looking for a job and you need another woman to help you out with making a resume. And in my opinion, this is a very easy and effective way where women can gain support. And you as a woman or another person as a woman can actually be of service in lifting another woman up. Right? This doesn't necessarily always need to be a women's circle. Sometimes you can bring some men in for, a conversation or like a guest speaker. For example, recently in one of our women's circle, we had invited a lot of our spouses to talk about a very interesting subject, which was based on fear and, how we can handle difficult, fearful moments in life. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something very complex. It can be a very easy subject. तो थोड़ा अपने कंफर्ट जोन से निकलना पड़ता है, मगर ये मैं एक चीज जानती हूँ. There's a beautiful line that someone had said very recently, and I think it makes a lot of sense to me, that alone you can survive, right? But if you want to thrive, you have to really reach out and use the power of community and use the power of society. And we as human beings were always built for this, Syed. And that's why in COVID, we are feeling all isolated, तो ये एक women circle, अगर आपके एरिया में women circle नहीं भी है, तो आप start करो, get 4 friends together. ये एक तरीका है.
ये दोनों चीजें जगल हो सकती हैं तुम्हारे ख्याल से? मतलब अगर हम अभी तुम्हारे ही सोशल स्ट्रेटा की बात कर रहे हैं, अगर आप वर्किंग वुमेन है और आप एस्पायरिंग वर्किंग वुमेन है, आप प्रोग्रेस करना चाहते हैं करियर के अंदर, आपके बच्चे भी हैं और आपका हस्बैंड भी है, तो तुमको लगता है कि ये पॉसिबल है औरतों के लिए कि दोनों चीजों को प्रॉपर्ली मैनेज करके चलें, या आपको कोई एक चीज सैक्रिफाइस करनी पड़ती है?
बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है यार सैयद, क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हो तुम आज. So ये जो वर्ड है ना जगल, इसमें ही प्रॉब्लम है. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, यहीं पे औरतें प्रॉब्लम खा जाती हैं, बिकॉज वी वांट टू बी परफेक्ट इन बोथ. वी वांट टू बी द बेस्ट वाइफ, बेस्ट मॉम, बेस्ट एम्प्लॉय. ये नहीं हो सकता. ये फैलेसी है. I think you can do things and organize your life to the best of your ability when you work as a good family unit. So for that, you have to communicate with your spouse, with your parents, with your children. You have to kind of be sure about how much you can take on board. अपने ऊपर भी realistic expectations होने चाहिए आपके. And यहाँ पे we all make a mistake, Syed. I mean, I am the biggest culprit of this, I can tell you, and I have faced the consequences of it, and I've learned the hard way as well. Magar, to know your limits and to also understand you're human, right, is very important. So once you do that, I think you can juggle it beautifully, because dekho, we on average today, mankind lives up to say 70 years, out of which 65 till 65 you are working, right? 1-2 साल अगर आपका करियर स्लो भी हो गया तो क्या? अगर 1-2 साल you have to take some different responsibility in your family तो क्या? I think that this conversation needs to happen both at your workplace as well as at home.
हाँ.
so that your teams can understand what your life is about, and you, so that you can manage them well, and you can take the support of people as you work. And at home, you can take the support of your spouse.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that support system, like I said, there are various ways today, you know, you can get that. You can have female friends, you can have male friends to support you, you can have carpools that can take your kids to school. But I think the objective is to really understand that you are not a perfectionist person. You will never be able to be a perfect person. We all screw up,
Yeah.
and that's okay, you know.
स्कोप से मुझे याद आया, तो मुझे मुझे एक और चीज पूछनी है तुमसे. तुमको क्या लगता है कि लड़कियां या औरतें वर्कफोर्स के अंदर, जनरली वर्कफोर्स की बात कर रहा हूँ अभी, क्या गलतियां करती हैं? क्या गलतियां, मेन गलतियां होती हैं जिसको तुमको लगता है कि जो कि नहीं करनी चाहिए? जैसे मुझे एक चीज लगती है, मेरी
हाँ.
हो रही थी कुछ दिनों पहले, कि यार
हाँ.
इट मैटर हाउ यू ड्रेस अप एट वर्क. कुछ लड़कियां हैं या औरतें, हम किसी की बात कर रहा था कोई मुझसे कि यार यू नो
हाँ.
you shouldn't be dressing up the way you are dressing up, and then
Totally provocative.
somebody was saying
Yeah.
कि why should it be a problem? It is work that matters. काम के ऊपर फोकस होना चाहिए, कपड़े क्या पहन रहा है क्या नहीं पहन रहा. तो मैं अग्री करता हूँ इस बात से, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये कि आपकी अपनी चॉइस है. आप प्रोफेशनली ड्रेस अप होती हैं या नहीं होती हैं, ये डिटरमिन करेगा कि लोग आपको कितना सीरियसली लेते हैं या नहीं लेते हैं. अगर आप एक रिवीलिंग कपड़े पहन के दफ्तर आती हैं या आप प्रोफेशनली ड्रेस्ड अप नहीं है, तो आप भूल जाइए कि लोग आपको सीरियसली लेंगे. तो इट इज योर चॉइस. आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है वो आपको खुद डिटरमिन करना है. मसला कोई नहीं, आप जो पहन के आना चाहती हैं काम पे आप पहन के आइए, लेकिन फिर आप प्रिपेयर्ड रहिए. उसका जो रिजल्ट होगा उसके लिए भी आपको प्रिपेयर रहना चाहिए. और ये डिस्पैरिटी है आदमियों की और औरतों की. आदमियों में भी नहीं है. अगर आदमी भी, अगर इफ आई एम केयरलेस अबाउट how I am dressed up at work and in meetings, then it will reflect on my personality. Same goes for women. So that's just,
you know, very, very interesting thing you're saying, because, and it's true, what you're saying is true, because how I present myself is in my control. But what you think of me will never be in my control, right? So whenever we do something, we have to do it with the intention of what we're seeking to achieve, right? And as long as, like you said, if I'm brave and I can hold that ground, why not? You know, but to expect that you will be able to influence someone else's mind and make them think the way you are, that's being moronic, you know. But to come to your question, Syed, ki ladkiyan kya mistakes karti hain, I think I can only speak for myself in this moment, and I think I have made plenty of mistakes in my life. I think one of them is definitely that not standing up for myself. And I don't mean this in an aggressive way. I mean it in a very, very true way. Because what ends up happening is that a lot of women, we don't feel confident enough in maybe a group of men to say our points or avoid bullying or whatever. We are not able to stand up for ourselves. And this gets expressed in different ways. And Syed, I can tell you, as a woman in the workforce, I've had men hit on me left, right, and center. Even though I was professional, I didn't say give anyone that authority to speak that way to me, etc. And I used to be flabbergasted कि इसमें इतनी मतलब हिम्मत कैसे हुई इसको ये बोलने की, you know, how dare he flirt with me or something like that. Another way this gets expressed is that someone comes and just screams and walks away. And there are many cases of bullying and, you know, things that happen. So I think in all these situations, it doesn't matter what the situation is, it is important for women to learn how to handle conflict. It is important for women to learn how to manage communication without being, you know, very aggressive about it. So I think this is one of the biggest mistakes I feel I've made many times. I know I seem very confident and stuff like that, but all of us have these moments in our life where we don't really know how to navigate it.
Is it okay for women at work to show their vulnerable side, or should they guard themselves? क्या सही तुमको क्या लगता है?
पहले मुझे लगता था कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए, but after graying a few of my hairs, I have realized that it is very important
Yeah.
for you to be okay with being vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know, because when you're not vulnerable, you are not showing someone what's okay and what's not.
Yeah.
Okay, मान लो किसी ने कुछ कह दिया या आपने अपने आप को अच्छे से एक्सप्रेस नहीं किया है, राइट? तो दूसरे इंसान को क्या पता कि आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, या आपको कौन सी बात बुरी लग गई, या आपके क्या challenges हैं, you know? So it's very important, and I think for any woman who's watching your show today, I think we should definitely recommend to them to watch Brené Brown's TED Talk on vulnerability. So Brené Brown is
I really like her.
She's fantastic, man. She's fantastic, and she changed my mind about a lot of things, you know.
क्या नाम है उसकी बुक का? Dare to Live, Dare to Dream, क्या नाम है उसकी बुक का? There's a
Dare to Dream, or was it no Daring Greatly?
Yeah, but I have not read the book, but I've seen great reviews about the book. But I like the book.
Yeah, so I think any girl who's interested in the subject of vulnerability and is facing something and wants to find a solution to it, I think she should definitely watch this TED Talk. Maybe you can link it up to your podcast, your feed.
Yeah.
And she speaks in this TED Talk that vulnerability is actually a superpower.
Yeah.
You know, when you allow someone to see you for who you are, right, then magical things can happen.
No, I agree with this.
Yeah.
यार बातें तो बहुत है करने को. I think we can go on and on, लेकिन इतना ज़्यादा लंबा शो करना नहीं चाहिए. I think whoever will, if anyone will ever watch this, it can be boring.
I appreciate that you are putting this out there, Syed, and really I appreciate that you, as a sensitive man of today, and I have to applaud you for doing this, because you know a lot of men shy away from this subject. They feel that it's a very woman's narebazi wali subject, but I feel that men like you will bring that change. So I applaud you कि COVID times में आप ये opportunity ले रहे हैं और अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, मैं वीकेंड है और वीकेंड पे ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं करने के लिए, provided the fact that myself. तो let's do this again. Continue करते हैं कभी दोबारा, and think about what else we can bring out on the table. But as always, it was fantastic speaking to you.
You too, Syed. I really miss our conversations. मैं पता है आज क्या सोच रही थी कि जैसे हम बैठते थे ऑफिस में, almost you were like at 2 arm lengths away from me, to my left, अगर आपको याद हो. तो नए कोविड के टाइम्स में तो पता नहीं आप एक कोने में बैठे होते. तो I thank God that we had that time to at least share some space and
good time. बड़ा मजा किया हम लोगों ने.
Amazing.
और तुम्हारी बिल्ली कैसी है? क्या नाम है उसका?
अखिलीज. अरे मैं तुम्हें उसकी बुक नहीं देखी है ना, मैं जाते जाते तुम्हें उसकी बुक दिखाती हूँ. तो ये मैंने दिसंबर में लॉन्च किया था. बच्चों की बुक है. It's called The Adventures of Achilles.
बड़ा कूल कवर है.
बहुत अमेजिंग है यार, even if I say so myself. And मैं तुम्हें इसकी अच्छी वाली एक फोटोग्राफ दिखाती हूँ. तो it's a story about this cat that goes around the world. It's
ये कहाँ अवेलेबल है कहीं?
हाँ, it's available on Amazon, on Flipkart. So ये देखो, ये हमने स्टोरी बनाई है for 2 to 4 year old kids with colors and so that their brain can be activated and stuff like that. तो ये बिल्ली पूरी दुबई घूम रही है, देखो. And I've been doing book readings online, for children. Something to do. Yeah, but yeah.
चलो
it's a fascinating time.
दोबारा करती हो तो मुझे लिंक भेजना. I would love to.
जरूर.
चलो यार, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you and good luck to you.
Same to you, likewise. Take it easy.
Bye. Take it easy. Bye.